In this session, we will discuss Introduction to Paper 3. Paper 3. There are 4 papers are present in CA Foundation. First 1 and 2 is descriptive paper or subjective. And paper 3 and 4 is MCQ type questions or objective questions. So in this paper 3, we have business mathematics, logical reasoning, and statistics. So why this paper included in this CA Foundation means whatever business mathematics like profit and loss, ratio and proportion, these we will use in finance and marketing and also in economics. So, and logical reasoning, in which we will discuss syllogisms, blood relations, directions, those in order to enrich your logical skills. And another one is statistics. So, what are the objectives of paper 3? Why they have included in CA Foundation? See, to develop an understanding of the basic mathematical and statistical tools. So actually this paper 3 is totally depends on common sense. It is not pure maths. We will use the logical skills in order to calculate the problems. And all the problems which are in paper 3 are MCQ type and is totally based on speed. So we will not use exactly the formula. We will use all shortcut methods in order to handle those problems. So basic mathematical and statistics, how we will use these mathematical skills and statistical tools are like mean, median, mode, and mathematics, how we will use percentages, how we will use ratios, how we will use averages in order to do profits or in order to do in finances problems, business problems, or economics problems. This is one of the important objectives. And to develop logical reasoning skills. So how to tackle any problem which is present in business or finance or economics. So in order to improve those logical reasoning skills, they have implemented paper 3. And in order to speed up your calculations with accuracy in solving problems using common sense or logical approach, they have implemented this paper 3. The pattern of question paper. See, in this paper 3, only one paper will be present. Only one paper with objective questions or MCQ, multiple choice questions. And 3 hours duration will be provided to you. 3 hours duration will be provided to you. And 100 questions and 100 marks. Means for each question, for each question, 1 mark. And there will be a negative marking is present, 1/4. 1/4 means 0.25. So 1/4 of 1 means 0.25 marks. Next, 3 parts are present in this paper. One is part A, business mathematics, which consists of 40 marks, means 40 questions will come from this part A. Business mathematics, it is like quantitative aptitude. Business mathematics or quantitative aptitude. Okay, the mathematics which we will use it in business is called as business mathematics, like profit and loss, percentages, ratios, how we will use all these differentiation integrations. So all this we will discuss in business mathematics or logical reasoning. Second part is logical reasoning, 20 marks. This is 20 questions. From this part, 20 questions will come from. Okay. Next part is statistics, where we will study about mean, median, mode, standard deviation, quartile deviation, those all we will discuss here. In this 40 questions will be present. We'll discuss each part in detail. So first part, business mathematics, ratio and proportion, and indices, logarithms. This is first chapter. In this, what is ratio, what is proportion, and what are the different applications of ratio and proportion, and a combination of ratio and proportion we'll discuss here. Business applications related to ratios and proportion. And laws of indices means you have already learned in 9th class and 10th class, like a to the power of m whole to the power of n is equal to a to the power of mn, or a to the power of m by a to the power of n is equal to a to the power of m minus n. These type of laws are present, and we will discuss all the problems which are based on these laws. And exponents and logarithms. For example, 2 to the power of 5 is equal to 32. How we will write in this logarithmic form, and anti-logarithms, how we will deal with anti-logarithm. These we will discuss in ratio and proportion, indices and logarithms. Ratio separately we will discuss, and proportion separately, then indices and logarithms. Next, equations and matrices. So in these equations, we will discuss linear equations. Linear means order is 1. Order means power should be 1. Power should be 1 means ax plus b is equal to 5. Here x, whatever the variable which having the power is 1. So any equation having the highest power is 1 is called as a linear equation, in which up to 3 variables means ax plus by plus cz is equal to 5, means x variable, y variable, z variable. These type of questions we will discuss in linear equations in 1 variable, 2 variable and 3 variables. Variable means we can change the value of it. We can change the value of it, variable. Next, quadratic equation. Ax square plus bx plus c means the power should be 2. Power should be 2. Quadratic equation. Cubic equation means the equation which consists of the highest power is 3. Highest power is 3. So for example, if you take ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d is equal to 0, means the highest power is 3. How to solve those equations? So solve means finding x value. Okay, these type of questions we will discuss in equation. Equations we will discuss linear equation means power is 1, highest value. Order of the equation is 1. Next, quadratic equation, order of the equation is 2. Cubic equation, order of the equation is 3. So these we will discuss. In linear equations only we will discuss with 3 variables, and quadratic equations and cubic equations we will discuss 1 variable. Next, matrices. I think you have already learned regarding matrices, where we will discuss what is matrices and inverse of matrices, addition, subtraction, multiplication, division of matrices, how we will do the operations of the calculation with respect to matrices, and Cramer's law. There is a law is present, Cramer's rule. How we will implement this Cramer's rule, we will discuss in this topic. So ratio and proportion, indices, logarithms. Next, equations and matrices. In equations, 3 parts are there: linear, quadratic, cubic. And matrices, addition, subtraction, multiplication, division of matrices, and Cramer's rule and inverse matrix. These we will discuss in 1-2 chapters. Linear inequalities. Inequalities means the equations which consists of greater than or less than, or greater equality, greater or less than equal, or equal. These type of equations we will discuss. So, and time value money, simple interest and compound interest. And the difference between simple interest and compound interest, and the problems related to simple interest and compound interest. Depreciation. Depreciation means, for example, if you have purchased one article, let us assume that TV, which costs about 10,000 rupees. After 1 year, the cost of TV will reduce. So this is called as depreciation. Next, effective rate of interest means if we have given the discounts, successive discounts, for example, 10%, 15%, and 20%, successive discounts is given on a good. What is the effective rate of the overall single interest? So this we will discuss. And present value of the good or article, or net present value of the investment, or net present value of the investment, future value of the investment. If we invested any amount in the stock market, and what will be the future value of it. So perpetuity, it is also related to annuity, and annuities, sinking funds, these are all related to stock market or mutual funds, valuation of bonds, calculating of EMI, and returns, nominal returns, effective rate of interest. These are all related to investments and all, compound annual growth rate. So these, there are some different formulas are present. On the basis of formulas or by using the shortcut methods, we will calculate all these. Next, permutations and combinations. So there are different permutations and combinations are present. Arranging and introduction, the factorial permutation results, circular arrangements, and permutations with restrictions. For example, there are 4 persons are there, 1, 2, 3, 4 person. 3 should not be included. How we will implement 1 to 4 in different arrangements. These type of problems we will discuss in this permutations and combinations. Sequences and series means arithmetic progression, geometric progression, and harmonic progression. Harmonic progression not present. So only arithmetic progression and geometric progression, and the relation between arithmetic progression and geometric progression. So these we will discuss here. So these are the some topics which are in business mathematics. Next, sets, relations, and functions. So I think you have already learned in 10th class regarding sets. So same concepts we will discuss in this business mathematics. So this is a differential and integral calculus. It's a basic differentiation and integrations is present. Okay, this is business mathematics, total business mathematics paper, which consists of 40 marks. Logical reasoning, 20 marks. This is one of the very important topic and very easy concept also. Number series, for example, they will provide you 2, 4, 6, 8. What is the next number? So these I have given a simple question, but they will provide you on the basis of squares, cubes, on the basis of alternate digits logics. So there are different number series questions are present, and also they will provide you wrong numbers series. For example, if you take 3, what is the wrong number? So 13 will be the wrong number. These simple questions is present in logical reasoning. Next, coding and decoding. So in this, the questions will be based on alphabets. Maximum questions will be based on alphabets, that is A, B, C, D, and A means 1, B 2, C 3, like that. So on the basis of these, questions will be present in coding and decoding. Odd man out means the questions, they will provide you one question and you have to pick odd man or different among those. For example, if you take 3, 6, 9, 13, 15, 13 is. And direction tests. In this direction test, we will use north, east, south, west, or northeast, southeast, southwest, and northwest. These are the different directions are present. For example, a person is at point P and move towards north about 5 kilometers and turn right and then took right turn. So how much distance between the starting point to the ending point? These type of questions will present in direction tests or shadow related questions. Seating arrangement. There are circular seating arrangements and tabular seating arrangement. So the problems, there are 8 persons are there sitting in a circle facing the center, or some of the people are facing opposite to the center, and A is sitting right to the B. They will give you some instructions. On the basis of those instructions, you have to frame those persons in the particular circle. And they will give you 5 questions or 4 questions on the basis of these instructions. Next, blood relations. Blood relations, you have already know about the relations with respect to Telugu. And here we will going to discuss with respect to English, how the relations are present in English language. So how brother's daughter is called as, how sister's daughter is called as. These I will give you in flowchart form. So this is one of the very important chapter and very easy chapter. Okay, syllogisms. So this is also, we will use Venn diagrams in order to calculate all the problems in syllogisms. The last part of paper 3 is statistics. So about 40 questions are present in this. We will use mean, median, OG curves, histograms in statistical description of data. In this, how we will represent the data in a different graphical format, and there are different representation as there, frequency polygon, OG curves, pie chart, how we will use the data in different graphical representations. Histograms. Next, group data, when there is a group data is present, how we will do. When ungrouped data is present, how we will do. All those we will discuss here. And measures of central tendency. Measures of central tendency means mean, median, mode, standard deviation, quartile deviation, and problems based on those mean, median, standard deviation, quartile deviation, and quotient of quartile deviation. There are different formulas are present. On the basis of formulas, how we will calculate those, we will discuss here. Probability, you have already learned in the 10th class. Same type of questions are present, but some questions are quietly related to the business or finance or economics related questions are present. Next, theoretically, there are some formulas are present, binomial distribution and Poisson distribution, how the distributions are present, and correlation and regression. There is scatter diagram. There are different diagrams are present when data is given. So how we will do on the basis of scatter diagram or Call-Pearson diagrams. So these we will discuss in correlation and regression. Next and last and final topic is index numbers and time series. So index numbers, use of index numbers, what is index number, how we will use index number in math, finance and economics and business, and problems involved in index numbers and methods of construction of index numbers. So next, time series related problems and calculations of average, calculation of trend by moving average method. So what is average method and how to calculate the different problems based on average method, we will discuss here. So this is the brief introduction related to paper 3. Number 1, paper 3 is objective, 3 hours duration, 100 questions, 100 marks. Negative mark will be 1/4 or 0.25 marks. And there are 3 sections are there: business mathematics, logical reasoning, and statistics.